Hey there, Matt Flinner here. I just wanted to give you an idea of what the Bluegrass Mandolin 101 course is all about. We're going to be starting this course up on October 8th, and we'll meet every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Central Time for an hour. And then every Saturday we'll also have a practice session at 10 a.m. Central Time where you'll practice the material with me. This course will run for 8 weeks, so we'll end up on November 30th. And over the course of that 8 weeks, we'll cover a lot of bluegrass songs, a lot of ways of playing those bluegrass songs, and try to give you a handle on basic bluegrass mandolin playing so that you're more able to play in jam sessions, have more fun playing with other people, and get a good handle on some bluegrass repertoire. I thought it would be good to give you an idea of some of the stuff we'll cover, and we could look at an old classic hymn, Amazing Grace, which you probably know the melody to, and you could learn that in a single note style on the mandolin like this, which would be fine. But let's try it with a double stop approach to make it sound more like maybe the way you'd hear bluegrass mandolin players play it. And that means we're going to be starting up here on the 5th and 7th frets. Basically, I've got my index finger on the 5th fret of the D string and my middle finger on the 7th fret of the G string. That's my double stop that I'm going to start the tune with. So we're going to stay in this area of the neck throughout the tune. We're not going to shift down back to open position or anywhere further up the neck. It's all going to be on this 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, that neighborhood of the neck. So my index finger is going to always play the 5th fret, my middle finger will always play the 7th fret, and my ring finger is always going to play the 9th fret on various strings. Let me play the song through so you get an idea of what it's going to sound like, and then after that we'll break it down into individual phrases. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay, so I followed the basic melody, but in places I added double stops to kind of fill out the sound, and that's a lot of what we're going to be doing in this course, among other things. Let's look at the first phrase to Amazing Grace. Again, we're starting on this 5th fret with my first finger on the D string, 7th fret with my middle finger on the G string, and then I'm adding the 9th fret with my ring finger on the G string, up to a single G note with, again, index finger on the D string. If you want to tremolo it, you can. If you want to just let it sustain on its own, that's fine too. Okay, then I'm going to rock back and forth between the 9th fret on the D string and the 5th fret on the D string. When I come back to it, I'm going to plant a double stop here on the 5th fret of the A string, added to that 9th fret on the D string. So it sounds like this. Okay, so what we have so far is rock back and forth, then 7th fret on the D, 5th fret on the D, and then this double stop again, 9 and 5, but on the low strings. 9th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the D string, and then I'm back to where I started, 7th fret and 5th fret on the G and D strings. So here's that first phrase again. Alright, now the second phrase is going to start out just like the first phrase. Again, 7th and 5th, 9th fret again on that G string, and 5th fret on the D. Rock back and forth again, 9th to 5th, and double stop. Now this time we're going to go 7th fret on the D to 9th fret, and then just a single 5th fret on your A string. So here's that phrase again. Alright, Now the third phrase, we're going to start 9th fret on your D, back to that 5th fret on the A. Then we're going to do this rocking back and forth again from the 9th to the 5th on your D string. Just like before, where we go 9th, 5th, and then double stop 9th and 5th on your D and A strings. And then 7th fret on the D, 5th fret on the D, and again 9th and 5th on your low strings, 9th on the G, 5th on the D. Back to that good old 7th and 5th fret, double stop on the low strings. So here's that third phrase again. We start 9th fret on the D to 5th on the A, rock back and forth, 7th, 5th, now double stop to the low 7th and 5th. The last phrase is going to start out just like the first two did with this 7th and 5th to 9th to the 5th, rock back and forth again, and then 7th fret to 5th fret. So here's the last phrase one more time. Add a little 7th fret ornament there at the end. Now let me play it through one more time, tying all the phrases together. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. So that's a good example of the type of material we'll be covering in Bluegrass Mandolin 101. We'll be looking at a lot of bluegrass standards played in that double stop style. We'll move to other keys. We'll try other positions, move back and forth between those positions, and also give you some exercises to help your general mandolin technique as well. So I hope you'll join me starting October 8th. And more information about this course is available at mattflinter.com. You can find out all the stuff you'll need to be set up. It doesn't take very much. And you'll find the entire course curriculum as well at mattflinter.com. Hope to see you soon.